We are going to be talking. The mayor of Yapsville is going to be in full swing today. And we're going to be playing some Black Ops 1 Zombies. We're going to be playing 5. So this is like the next map that we're playing in our series to Black Ops 6 Zombies. So let's get right into it. Let's just watch this cutscene first.
Change is the law of life. Those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. I said are certain to miss the future. Oh no, I missed that.
Prime Minister Castro, this missile crisis was the last straw. We almost blew ourselves up. Now we invited you here today in good faith to sort this thing out.
And why is he here? He lost. As I always say, forgive your enemies, but remember their names. Now, gentlemen, as I like to think, in the long history of the world, that there are only a few generations.
Sounds like someone breaking in.
Just a storm, Dick. Sit down.
Oh my God!
It appears the Pentagon has been breached.
Zombies. Gentlemen, at times like these, our capacity to retaliate must be massive to deter all forms of aggression. Gentlemen, lock and load.
Banger cutscene, bro.
Any last words, Mr. President?
Yes, Jack. Any superlative words of inspiration for our humble troops?
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends.
I just realized Castro has a fucking scope on his revolver. That's crazy. I wonder who we're gonna get.
Power level critical.
Jesus, that's
Major
fucking
systems
loud.
Offline.
Will someone please find the power?
There we go. So on this map, you could actually break the windows and then, like, you know, build up barricades at the beginning of the round, which is a very cool thing. This is, I think, the only map that's done something like that, where you could break a barrier and then, like, rebuild it before the zombies broke it. So what are we going to be talking about today? Well, I recently went to the beach. Went down to Virginia Beach, and I went down with a couple of my friends. And we went down with like my best friend, his family, his girlfriend, and then two other friends that I didn't really know, but like they're in the vicinity of the group, you could say, by proxy. So I was like, okay, cool. So that was pretty cool to meet them. Oh, round one's already complete. So I think the goal is just going to be to try to pack a punch at least a single gun. Make it to round like 18 or so, because this map is very difficult. But I went down to the beach with them, and I had some great food. The beach, I feel like the beach has like the best food in the world. You know, I'm just a real big proprietor of seafood, and I feel like it just tastes so good, bro. Like shrimp and crab and lobster and all that stuff. I had a lobster grilled cheese, and that was the best grilled cheese I have ever had in my entire life, without a doubt. If you guys have never had a lobster grilled cheese, next time you go down to the beach, I would highly recommend you check it out, because it is very, very good. Yeah, we just, like, lots of good food, lots of good times. You know, we went out drinking one night, and I got absolutely annihilated. We went to 3 different bars, and then we went back to the room and we drank some more. We played Uno. We were up to like 2:30 in the morning, and then like the whole time we were just trying to get up as early as possible and get after it. This one dude was there. His name's he was like getting up at 5 and 6 and just getting after the day and completing so much stuff. You know. Oh, we're playing as Castro. Let's go. I was talking to him about that though, and you know he's going through a bit of a rough patch in his life, I suppose. Oh, I should not use his name. I should use a different name. Let's see. Say Bob. We'll call him Bob now. I'll have to edit that out in the video, but we'll call him Bob. Yeah, Bob is just like, he's going through a bit of a rough patch in his life. He's, you know, he worked at a place, but they started like laying people off, and unfortunately he was one of the people that, you know, they paid off. Which, you know, it's unfortunate, but it does happen sometimes. Ooh. My goodness. What a hard map. Oh. There we go. Yeah, we can do like... Yeah, 2 shots and a knife. There we go. Alright. This is a very interesting spawn room as well. Because like one side of it is open over here and doesn't really lead to anything. But the other one, you buy the door and then that one actually like leads you to a place. There we go. We'll just go down the elevator and then we'll open up the first door to the... I think it's 250, right, for the elevator? Yeah, we got our little elevator music. Yeah, we're bumping right now, 10-person limit. All right. But, you know, we were just talking about life and just getting after it and, you know, what we wanted to do and such with our lives. We just felt like we wanted to change a lot. And there was another guy that we used to know. We'll call him Perry. So Bob and I knew this guy named Perry. I wasn't really friends with him. I knew of him because he was friends with my other friends, you know, like friends by proxy kind of thing. Like we'll hang out and chill, but, you know, we don't really like go out of our way to like talk to each other and that kind of stuff. Oh, we got a trap part. Let's go. So Perry, you know, he's friends with all these people and, you know, some of them just keeping it real. Let me get a drink real quick. Water's so good, bro. But Perry and I know these people, and some of the people, like, they're not really going too far in their lives. They're not like really pushing themselves to better themselves. They're just kind of like one of those bums that like just lives at home, doesn't really have a job. They have a job, but it's one of those like make your own schedule kind of jobs, and so he just kind of like gets away with not really working that much because he's just one of those people that's, you know, very lazy. I'm sure you guys that resonates with some of you guys because you know people like that. And so okay, 3 shots and a knife, there we go for this round. So Perry decides that he wants to change his life. So he went to this Votech school in, you know, a city that's like 2 hours away from us. He, you know, I believe he's more so of a mechanic. That's what he went for. Again, I'm not really friends with Perry. I just know him by proxy through my other friends. And so Perry, like, he brought his girlfriend with him, and he really just changed his life up and, like, made something for him. You know, of course, what you and I do is going to be different from what other people perceive as, you know, being successful with our lives. But everyone has, you know, a different standard for what they want to do. And my one friend, he was talking to Perry the one day, and, you know, asking him just why he left and stuff, and he was just like, well, I mean, people around here, they're just not really doing stuff. You know, there's always those people that just, you know, they get stuck in the town they were born with, they never leave, they never try to go out and do anything. That's just, you know, where they live for, you know, the rest of their lives, basically. And, you know, I was thinking about that because, you know, last week, as you guys know, I bought that Mustang and then, you know, I returned it and just, it wasn't working out for me because I was just thinking about my life and shit. And, you know, I told Bob about this, the other dude we're friends with that went to the beach with us. I was talking to Bob about this. And, you know, he was, oh, okay, there we go. Nice, we turned it on. Okay, perfect. Now we can go get Jug. We got one of the traps, so, you know, that's pretty cool. But yeah, Bob and I were just talking about that, and we were just thinking about do we really want to be in this town for the rest of our lives, you know? Not really. Like, after my degree, I'm probably going to just dip out of this town, and, you know, that's all, folks. I might, you know, come back because I know some people, and, you know, my family lives here, so I'll be back to visit them, but I'm not going to live here, you know? I just need to make something of myself, I feel like. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you can't have it all. You have to make a decision on what you really want in life and if you're willing to go out and get it, you know? So, I was talking to Bob about that, and he agrees. And he's going to try to do the same thing. It's just a bit tough right now because his job laid him off, so he's looking for work. But, you know, I told him you got to build up slowly because, you know, if you're down and you're like trying to make something of yourself and you try to bring others up at the same time, like, it's just not gonna work, bro. It's just like you're just gonna drown. It's not gonna work. And that feeling, like, as I was talking to him about that feeling was like resonating with me more and more because I know some people that are in similar predicaments as the person that Bob, Perry, and I were talking about. And I just feel like I need to get out of here, you know? I'm going for my degree, so I'm going to do my degree first, but then after I get my degree, you know, it's going to be smooth sailing from there. I just need to, you know, focus on one thing at a time. So if I try to do everything at once, it's just not going to work. That's the way I felt about the Mustang, because, like, I was driving home and I was just thinking about all these things. I was like, fuck, I need to work on those first. Like, I will be back for the Mustang. I just have some things that I need to work on in my life first, you know? And that's why I kind of titled the stream the way it is, because, you know, do you really want to settle for being comfortable with your life and being like, yeah, this is a nice life, or do you want to live a great life? Do you want to have lots of adventure, lots of, you know, hardships, but those hardships make you the person that you want to become? Because, like, you know, if I hadn't gone through the hardships that I went through, I wouldn't be the person I am today. You know? That's just how it is. You know, you can't know happiness without knowing sorrow, without knowing pain, without, you know, struggling a little bit.
Only I can punish crimes of such magnitude.
You know, you just got to get out there and really do it, because there's so many people. I think one of the main problems is people just they overthink it, and they think themselves into a corner. But I cannot get my time back is one of the major things. So, you know, I need to do things that are going to make me happy and feel accomplished as a person. Whether that's playing piano, whether that's going to the gym, whether that's, you know, just meeting someone, going to a different place. You know, all kinds of stuff like that. And I actually met a dude when I was fishing down in Virginia on the pier. His name was 3 letters. It was a very interesting name. It was Lao. It was Lao. He was from Morocco. And he just told me about that country a little bit. He's over here on vacation. You know, that really just put my mind into a perspective of, like, wow, you know, everyone comes from so many different walks of life, you know, and sometimes you just have to sit there and appreciate the little things. Like if I would have never went to that pier, I would have never had a conversation with that dude. So, very happy that I went to that pier and did that. But he told me, Lau, he told me about this Airbnb that he has, and this hotel that he runs himself. So he's doing a lot of things with his life. He's experiencing different things. Get some more water. He's traveling as well. You know, and that's a really big thing, because I was thinking about it, like, when you die as a person, are you really going to be sitting there and thinking, oh, I wish I would have played this video game, or I wish I would have played that video game, or, you know, just things like that that don't really give you accomplishment as a human being. They give you like a false sense of accomplishment, basically. Which is, it's quite dangerous because you get into that habit of doing things that give you a false sense of accomplishment. And then when you actually have something that you need to do with your life, like, you know, go on a vacation or go to the beach or, you know, whatever it is exactly. Got him. All right. We got the bonfire sale. So this is one of the rare drops in all of Call of Duty Zombies. The only other drop that I think that's rarer than the bonfire sale is the free perk drop from the giant. So sometimes when you teleport, you have a very, very small chance of that drop that comes out after you teleport for it to be an additional perk. And I have only ever seen it, I've never personally got it to drop, but I have seen Greg FPS get it, and I saw one other person get it. Don't remember who it was, but you know, it does exist. But more so on, you know, what I was saying earlier about life and the experiences and all that stuff. Hold on a second. Let me just turn out these zombies. Oh, it resets the DEFCON level. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, you know, when you die, I feel like more so you're thinking about the places you visit, the people you knew, and the things that you accomplished with your life. Like, of course, I do want a Mustang, like, that would be cool, but I'm more focused on, like, the things that I can do as a person. Like, that's the whole reason that I play games. That's the whole reason that I go to the gym. That's the whole reason that, like, I'm going for a degree, you know? That's the whole reason I draw. That's the whole reason I fish. You know, because you can... fishing's such a fascinating one as well, because, you know, here, like, currently I'm playing 5 on Black Ops 1 Zombies, and ultimately, I'm gonna die at the end of this game. Like, the zombies are gonna overwhelm me, and they will kill me. That's just what's gonna happen. But, it's fishing. There's so many ways like that you can end your day, and there's so many different combinations of possibilities that can happen to you. Like, I could go fishing and I could catch no fish, I could catch 100 fish, I could catch big fish, I could catch small fish, I could catch a combination. I could go to like one of my favorite holes and there would be no water there, or the river changes up, or someone's fishing there, or I could catch a snake, or I could find like a turtle or a frog, or I could fall and, you know, break my foot. Or I could get bit by that snake and die. Like, there's so many things that happen when you're fishing. That's the whole reason that I fish. Because, of course, I want to catch fish. And, of course, I get a bit irritated when, you know, I don't catch any fish. But that's okay, because that's part of the process. That's what makes fishing fishing. Because anything can happen. Because out there, a little minute detail can change the entire thing. And it's not luck, but you don't know by how much it's not luck. Because there's always luck in it as well. I mean, you could have the perfect drift with the perfect fly down the perfect current, and there might not be a fish that bites. There might be fish there, but they might not bite because maybe they already ate. Or maybe they're not in the mood. Or, you know, maybe they saw you coming and they stopped biting. You know? Out there, anything's possible. Whereas something like this, like video games, you know, there's always a set destination of what can occur and what is going to occur. Where's the perk down here, by the way? I don't know where the hell it is. You know, something like fishing, that's real. Like, that's an actual life experience. This, like, even though I'm playing it and I'm having a great time, it's not really a life experience, you know? It's giving you, like, a false sense of accomplishment. It's like, wow, I did this. When you didn't really... Oh, there's... double tap. Or just take the elevator up. Why not? Just take the elevator up. Like, even though I have fun with this, I should only do it in moderation, you know? Because, I mean... it just doesn't really give you actual accomplishments in your life. And there's so many people that they get stuck in that mindset of, I'm just gonna play video games and, you know, I want to be a streamer and I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm a bit hypocritical right now because I am indeed streaming. And I do see someone that is watching, so hello out there, you Twitch, whoever is out there watching. Hope you're having a good time. But I don't do this in the hopes that I become a Twitch streamer full time and I get, you know, thousands of dollars. Like if it happens, you know, that would be cool. And then I'd be able to like donate to people and, you know, give people that have less than me, you know, a better life, and you know, I can actually help someone out. Whereas people, they just want to stream and, you know, get fancy cars and, you know, get all these girls and parties and shit like that. And, you know, I suppose that would be cool, but like helping people out is a lot better for your soul as a person than, you know, all that other stuff. And of course there are some people that they wanted to stream and they wanted to get big and, you know, but for other reasons, because they wanted to take care of their family, or, you know, they wanted to see the world and travel or whatnot. There we go. I think the Pentagon thief is going to come here, so we better be ready for him. Let's see. Nope. Okay. We can keep yapping then. Yapping is in full swing right now. Yeah, I was talking to my friend about it, and he was trying to better his life, and, you know, I was hyping him up and stuff. I told him about the gym, you know, because I've been going since the middle of December-ish. I was going for like almost 2 years there, if I would have kept going, but I took a break last November because it doesn't matter. All that really matters is I took a break and I just didn't go to the gym, and that's that, right? So, anyways, back to the Yapathon. So I was talking to this guy Bob on the way back and on the way to the beach, and we were talking about the gym because it just gives you like such a good sense of accomplishment, and it, you know, you get self-discipline and you can set goals and you can actually attain them. Of course, you have to be careful, like everything else in life that you do, because you can hurt yourself and you can go too hard in the paint. You know, there's always steroids in those people that, you know, have these perfect physiques because they've been going for 20 fucking years. Like David Goggins. Holy shit, if I could look like David Goggins, that would be amazing. Do I think that I'm gonna look like David Goggins? Probably not. Am I gonna try? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna try. But that's the thing, because you can never fail if you do not give up. I promise you. Because the only thing that's gonna defeat you is gonna be if you fail. By giving up. That's the only thing that can defeat you. So, if you guys have something that you're doing in your life and you're like, damn, I don't know how to do this, you know, always ask for help. That's a great thing to ask for help. Don't be scared, because usually if you go to someone and they're a reasonable person, which almost everyone is a reasonable person, you're always going to get those people that, you know, are just assholes and they're preying on your downfall and all that shit. You know, fuck those people. Always keep them in mind, because maybe they can give you a pessimistic perspective on something. You can be like, let me go listen to other people, and then let me come back to this guy, because maybe he has something that he can offer me as a person that I personally cannot offer myself, because I can't put myself in that mindset, you know? Because I feel that I get very tunnel vision myself. If I'm focusing on something, I have an exact plan in my mind of exactly how I want to do it, exactly how it's going to go, exactly how it's going to turn out. And usually it doesn't go that way. And, you know, sometimes that works me up if it's something that I am really passionate about and I care about and I've been working a long time on it. But at the end of the day, it's okay, because if I don't give up, I cannot fail. So I can come back to it with a different perspective on how, you know, things are going to go. But, you know, it's really good for me to bounce my ideas and, you know, my feelings off of people, because usually that resonates on some type of level with them, and then they can give me a perspective on how they see that as a person, you know? And then you have to be careful, though, because, you know, sometimes people, they don't have your best interest in mind. So, you know, you have to take that into account, but you have to, like, just really listen to what they're saying and take it, you know, in the best way possible. Damn, we fucking destroyed his ass. Holy shit. let's go hit the box real quick. I think we can get down there and hit the box in
Revolution will
time.
never die now.
Fuck! I can't. I can't pack again. That's okay. We can just chill. But yeah, so I bounce my ideas off of people. And this guy, Bob, I was talking to him about the gym, you know, telling him all this stuff. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to start going to the gym. And, you know, hopefully, you know, not only do you see those physical improvements, but you get the mental improvements and the mental conditioning, so that you're training your body, but at the same time you're training your mind because you're pushing yourself. So the next time you have a hard situation, you don't just crumble like a piece of paper, you know, and collapse on yourself like a dying star. You can be like, okay, you know, let me keep going. Let me try something maybe a little different, or if the goal's really far out there, then you just have to keep going, because eventually you're gonna wear down whatever you're doing until you accomplish that goal. You know, almost what always happens.
Fingers of my uniform, you filthy flesh eater.
Ooh, okay. I think we should hit the box at the end of this round. Okay, Buster, calm down.
Now is the time to resupply.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, this thing shoots fast with double tap.
Only I can punish
There we go. I think
crimes
that's
of
the last
such
zombie.
magnitude.
Alright, let's go down. But I was thinking about that conversation I had today with Bob when I went to the gym. And I haven't run since probably the end of June, if I'm being honest with myself. So I went to, you know, went to the gym and I ran. I was like, I'm going to run today. So I got on there and man, it sucked. I'm not going to lie. It sucks. It usually takes me about till the end of the second mile to get into like my flow state of running. Usually from like 1.7 to 2, that's where I like enter it, because at the beginning I'm going fast and you know, I'm not breathing properly, I'm not getting my steps in properly, you know, all that stuff. Because you just got to work it out and, you know, find out where your sweet spot is, you know, where you can go at a decent pace without tiring yourself out to the point where you degrade your running style. I think I'm gonna pack a punch the commando. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll use it until the end of 14, and then I'll pack a punch it. But, you know, I was running, and I was going to do 2 miles. And I was thinking about that conversation that I had with Bob, and I was like, fuck, bro, I should go for 4. So I went for 4, and it sucked, you know? My ankle was hurting. It was a bit tough, because, like I said, I haven't run for probably 2 months, at least. And I got a side stitch, and, you know, it was a little hard for me to get proper breathing, but you know, it's okay. I just need to run a little more and then I will perfect my running strategy. That's another thing, you know. You know, it's not going to be perfect the first time you do something. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes, you know, everything just goes smoothly, but usually it's not going to go too smoothly. So you just got to keep working at it. You got to keep conditioning yourself until finally you know, reach the goal that you have. So, you know, of course, I didn't do too good on my run today. I did 4 miles. It was at a time of like 32 minutes, and you know, when I was in the Army, I could do that in under 30, probably 28, 29, somewhere in there. Oh my God, I can't believe I got out of that situation. Woohoo! My goodness.
That's the time when he begins to deteriorate. I will use your stealth scheme to grab my cigars.
My goodness, but yeah, and it felt so like I was hurting, and you know, I was just thinking about giving up, but I kept pushing myself. I kept going, and then I finally got to the 4-mile mark, and I went just a little bit after that, and I was like, thank goodness, bro, that was awesome. It sucked, but I'm glad that I did it. It's like when David Goggins was talking about the 240 Moab that he did, where he ran 240 miles by himself. He's like, shut up, let me do what I need to do, and just embrace this pain. It was something along the lines of that. I'm not entirely sure what he said, but it was somewhere close within that. And I just felt amazing after it. I was like, wow, I looked down, I had burned 500 calories, you know, I was sweating. You know, I was like, okay, let me go put in a little more work, you know, let me go do it. So, I did some leg lifts, and then I did a thing where I get into a push-up position, and then, you know, I'm doing the push-up, and then I have like a kettlebell, and I move it from side to side, and I try to engage my core to keep myself up, and it's really hard to do, I won't lie. Like, when I get to, like, because I do 10 sets or 10 reps on each arm. When I get to that 10th one, it fucking hurts. It sucks. And I get down, not as in I'm hurting my body, but I'm just not conditioned to something like that yet, so it's very difficult for my body to handle.
Security lockdown active. We are now
Just activate these
at
2
DEFCON
DEFCONs.
2.
But I felt very accomplished after, and then I did a
We are
plank.
now at DEFCON 3.
And then I went and put my mat away. I was soaked, man. I was absolutely soaked. Put my mat away, and then I did some chin-ups. I always do chin-ups or pull-ups or, you know, one of those two in variation whenever I'm doing arm day, and then I'll usually do them as well when I'm at the gym. So I'll do them every single day usually. Oh dear, probably gonna die here. Oh, that's okay. Make a path to jug. I'll be all good.
Great deed this day.
Oh, there we go, baby. Okay. Let me just clutch up here. All right, we are back. Oh my goodness.
I am all that and more with Juggernog. Keep your stupid fingers.
Oh boy, did that mess up my volume? Oh boy, did that mess up my volume? Okay, my headset kind of went crazy there. Didn't mess up the stream volume, but, you know, we're good. But I felt such a sense of accomplishment after that gym session, and that's my goal. You know, I don't care about looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger or David Goggins or any of these people. Because I'm running my own race, my own life race. So I'm going against me. I'm not going against other people. I'm going, holy shit, what the fuck? Those things spawned in almost instantly on top of me.
I haven't moved this
Jesus.
fast in years.
That was close. There we go. Okay.
I am a better comrade for
We're
this.
good. We're chilling.
If it takes months, every one of these hell spawns will burn.
There we go. Let's go down to the basement so I can... Oh, wait, no. Double tap is not here.
Warning. Breach detected on level 3. Initiate security protocol 115. Attention.
Damn, these things slap against him. Oh my god. Wait, let's hit the box real quick, see what we can get.
More better meaty bullets.
HS10s, okay. That's a good weapon, honestly. Yeah, we'll go with the HS10s. Get the pack-a-punch. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. But yeah, that feeling of accomplishment and, you know, that sense of I did this. That's really what I aim for every time at the gym. So, and of course everyone's going to have their own style of how they do things, and that's completely fine. You know, what I do might not work for other people. You know, of course I still look up to those guys. I revere them very highly. Sam Solik and, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, because they're all just like, they're nice chill dudes, and they like, you know, just lifting weights. And I really like Sam's attitude towards everything. He's very relaxed, and he's very calm, and, you know, he's just trying to have a good time and do the best that he can. course, he probably does. He does steroids. I know that. He doesn't like talking about them because that's not what he wants to focus on. What he wants to focus on is, you know, just teaching people good form and how to do things. And, you know, just being a good person because, you know, you surround, like when you become the people that you surround yourself with. You know, if you surround yourself with, you know, not good human beings that have bad morals and things of that, then, you know, that's what you're going to get. If you surround yourself with hardworking people that are highly productive and they try to accomplish a lot with their life, then that's what you're going to get. There we go. Yeah, I was driving back, and, you know, one of the very hard things about all of this is you have to keep going in a sense of the purpose in your life. So what I mean by that is, like today's Friday, for instance. I went to the gym. Usually that's the start of people's weekend, right? So they get off of work, they drink, they party, they play video games all night, stuff like that. Of course, I am playing video games right now, but I'm just using this as an outlet to talk about how I feel about life, and, you know, hopefully my what I'm talking about, you know, resonates with other people. That's my hope, and that I can positively impact someone else's life. Like, that's the whole, you know, that's the whole reason that I stream, you know, is to give someone something to really think about. And, you know, of course you've got the gameplay here in the background of Call of Duty Zombies, you know. Maybe tomorrow I'll be playing Fortnite or Minecraft or Siege or, you know, whatever it is.
Keep your putrid fingers on my uniform, you filthy flesh eater! Only I can punish crimes of such magnitude!
It's odd how the right one makes the pack punch noise, but the left one does not.
No man should live past the time when he begins to deteriorate!
Oh, max ammo, there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, you gotta keep going, bro. That's the whole thing. You gotta keep going. You need to, like, become the person of your dreams. Let your dreams mold the world that you want. Don't let the world mold the dreams. Because it's not gonna be what you actually want. Like, if you look at society standards and like, yeah, I should go to college and, you know, just get a job and a family and, you know, buy a house and all this stuff. You know, that might not be for you. Maybe you want to be a musician. Maybe you want to be a model. Maybe you want to box. Maybe you want to race cars. Maybe you want to fish or hunt and show other people that, you know, or become a politician and, you know, help out the state that you're in. You know, that's something else as well that you could do.
It takes months. Every one of these hell spawns will burn. I am the rebel of the West.
There we go. Yeah, these things are cool.
Again, and I will kill you again.
This is like one of the only times that you can get like a dual-wielding shotgun. I think the only other time in Call of Duty Zombies that you can do that is Setsubo no Shima with the Marshal 16. And those are more so like pistol shotguns. Do a little loop-de-loop here. Get that nuke. There we go. Easy peasy.
Beautiful devastation. I can get used to this root beer business.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying, you know, you got to continue with that drive. So today, you know, I went and I applied for a new title for my car because, you know, with the Mustang, I had sold my car and then I got my car back and, you know, I didn't get the title back from them, which is fine, you know, it was a learning experience for me.
You look like my mother's ropa, yeah.
Does this thing always kill him that fast? That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
See!
Oh my, Jesus. Anything break there? Hold on. Okay, fix that. But you gotta keep going, you know? Because I want to play piano today, I need to go get some food and, you know, make some food. You know, I want to get better at cooking, so I have a cookbook from my aunt that I'm trying to use for recipes and stuff like that. I want to get better at drawing. You know, I want to learn more about the stock market because I, invest in stocks and I think it's interesting. In the grand scheme of life, money is not really that important, but I find it interesting. So I do it and I learn about all the little niches in the market and all this, this cool information that I think is cool. Because that's the whole reason I'm going into accounting is because I like numbers. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I might change it up because my major right now is my major is accounting, but my minor is biochemistry. So I might change that up and be like, hey, maybe this is a lot more fun and interesting than accounting is. Which could be the case. Very well could be the case, and there's nothing wrong with that. There we go.
I am a one-man battalion of invincible combatants.
These things are really good as well. Yeah, those take out like 10 zombies apiece when you hit them. But the whole point of this stream and the whole name of it is, how big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? Because usually the only thing that's actually standing in your way is your subconsciousness. That voice in your head that's like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Because if you truly want something bad enough, you're going to do it. It doesn't matter what you have to do, you will accomplish that thing. I promise you. If you truly want it, if your mind wants it, if your soul wants it, if your heart wants it, whatever it is, you are going to get that thing no matter what you have to do. Of course, there's like morals and things that go behind that, like greed and obsession and addiction, all those things, and you have to be cognizant of those things and you have to watch out. There's a lot of politicians that get swept up into that. They want to go in because they want to help the people in their state, but they end up, becoming these horrible human beings that are just focused on greed and insider trading and, things that help big corporations control things, for profit. It's just not good. Like most medical companies, if let's say they kill 20,000 people a year because of their medicine, all they have to do is pay a fine from part of that money that they made to the government. So they can just keep doing that, which is so evil, right? And not every company is like that. Not every company is just completely evil and, focus on ruining humanity. There's plenty of doctors, there's plenty of nurses that, they really care about humans and they're trying their best to help out in the way that they think they can be the most crucial in. So, not everyone's a bad apple. Just some people ruin it for everyone, which is unfortunate. These things are not doing too good on round 22. That's okay. This is mostly like a safety kind of gun. Like if something's in your way, you just switch to it real quick and you just blow them out. Like this zombie right here. Like boom, boom. He's dead. Let's try the nades. Yeah, just keep going, guys. Whatever you're doing in life, keep going at it because eventually you're going to do it. It might not be in the way that you want to do it. It might not be how you want to do it. But eventually it will come into scope of your mind and you'll be like, okay, it's happening. It's happening right now.
At least you get primo parking now. Oh, you drop something. Half the zombie you used to be, no? No more ammo? Fine. I will crush them with my fist. No man should live past the time when he begins to deteriorate.
There we go. Alright, there's like, yeah, that's the last zombie. Perfect, I need to hit the box anyways. Just gonna sip my water real quick after I hit the box.
For a cigar break, then.
Cigar break, let's go. What a pimp. This gun, ballistic knife stops becoming a one-shot in round 21, so I can't really use this thing.
I love it!
Spectre, nope. Let's see what else I have in the box. But yeah, after I get my feelings out here on this little stream and after I talk about life real quick, because I feel like what I'm talking about right now can really resonate with people that might find this video. And you know,
No! No!
if it doesn't
no,
resonate
no,
with
no,
them,
no,
that's
no,
okay.
no!
Let's see if we can go through the window here. Ah, you can't go through that window. That's okay. This is like a hyperbolic chamber or something. I don't really know. See where the box spawns at. Might spawn over here. The nice thing is there's always these cameras above. Okay, so it's on the second floor. Yep. So if you're ever playing 5 and you find a box location, just look at the TV that's above it, and it'll show you what floor it's on and the location that it's in. But the company that you keep is also extremely important, because like I said, if you surround yourself with bad human beings, you're going to become bad. If you surround yourself with good human beings, very charitable human beings, very, you know, modest and kind human beings, that's what you're going to become. You know, super successful, same thing. Like if they're successful, you surround yourself with success, you will become successful. You just have to figure it out, you know? So I think that's another thing that I want to change in my life is, you know, the people that I surround myself with, because, you know, if I'm being completely honest with myself, which I definitely have to be, there are definitely some people that I am surrounding. Oh, the ray gun.
Underestimate me now, if you dare. Let that be a lesson to the bourgeois.
But there's people that I'm surrounding myself with in my life that I don't want to be around anymore, because I feel like their morals and their values are making me less of the person that I want to be and more of the person that I don't want to be. So, you know, I'm gonna have to cut them out eventually. You know, that's exactly what this Perry dude did that I was talking about. There's also another person I knew back in high school that, you know, he was in the friend group and the same kind of thing happened to him, where he just well, he did homeschool, and then he got this girlfriend and started working with his dad, and homie just never came back. We never saw him again. I had met up with him a few years later, because the kind of energy that we had resonated with each other, and the kind of like ideology that we had was, you know, it was similar. It wasn't the exact same, but it was very similar. So, you know, that was something that we could relate to and just work towards as people, as, you know, bettering ourselves in those kind of categories. But yeah, there's so much drama that goes on in the world that's really not important at all. Like this movie star said this to someone else, or, you know, oh, this person on the football team, you know, whatnot. Like the whole Taylor Swift dating the dude from the 49ers and they won the Super Bowl. Like, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't pertain to anything that I'm doing with my life. And that's another thing you gotta watch out for, is because sometimes you'll get yourself wrapped up in these things that they seem really important, they seem really integral, because, you know, for whatever reason, it just really resonates with you as a person. When you gotta realize that it's really not that big a deal. Like the whole Taylor Swift dating the dude from the 49ers, it's really just not that important in the grand scheme of life. Because, you know, is that really gonna help your life? Like how exactly does that help you as a person? You know what I'm saying? The entertainment business, it's extremely big thing to get into, but it doesn't really do too much for people. It gives them, like comedy, it gives them laughs, and, you know, that's a real person right there telling them a real thing. But the NFL went through a lawsuit where their own lawyers claimed that they were a entertainment business, so they are allowed to oh, damn! Oh, I almost made it out of there. But, so because they're labeled entertainment, and in the entertainment business, they are legally allowed to rig their own games. And no one really seems to talk about this or know this, because there's all this sports betting. Do you really, like,
We are now
like the people that bet on all these games, I have to ask, do they honestly believe that there is like a strategy to all of this, right? Because there are some, I won't lie, there are some players that are exceptionally good, and they are definitely better than other players, so you can gauge it in that matter. But it's such a finicky thing, because I've known these people that they do sports betting and all this stuff, but like they don't. Gambling is a very dangerous. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, there we go with that. Let's just talk for a little bit because the game's going to restart here. But you know, gambling is it's a very big thing. It's it's a very big part of culture, I guess. Is the thought of luck and chance and winning it big and having financial success. And it's really just it's not all that. It's just not all that.
Power level critical.
I'll
Major
take a little bit
systems
longer.
offline.
Don't not just keep yapping. But guys, we've been going for like 52 minutes, and the mayor of Yappville is still in full swing right now. Oh, can you still do the thing? There's a way that you could get up on the window, on the board here. A long time ago, you used to be able to do that. You used to be able to. Oh, wait. Which one was it? Oh, it's from this window. This window right here. Let's see. It's a big thing because America. It's not the country. Oh, there we go. Fuck. But, yeah, I think that's all I really had to yap about today. So I'm gonna let this zombie kill me, and then we'll end the 5 game. But yeah, it was a great time. I got to talk about a lot of stuff that had been on my mind recently. And, we played 5. We made to, like, round 24 the first time, which is honestly, that's a lot higher than I expected I was gonna get to on 5. So, yeah, but if you guys did enjoy the stream, please be sure to, subscribe or follow on Twitch, and then subscribe on YouTube, because I will be uploading this. I don't know how it's going to work since I'm starting school on Monday, but I will try my best to keep uploading and, keep you guys posted on what's going on and stuff like that. But yeah, as always, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful night.